Some cities wake with the sun. But Vancouver, it often wakes with fog. Mist drapes across glass towers and forests alike, blurring the line between myth and modern life. The ocean moves silently, as if guarding secrets older than memory. Mountains loom in the distance, their shadows whispering ancient tales. Every corner feels like it's hiding a story, sometimes told, sometimes never spoken. The streets of Gastown echo with laughter from centuries past, while the rainforest beyond hums with legends of thunderbirds. Nature doesn't just frame the city, it breathes through it. Wildlife appears like apparitions, vanishing as quickly as they arrive. Even the rain carries a rhythm, washing away what's known, leaving room for what's mysterious. Vancouver is more than a destination. It's a question that never fully answers itself. It challenges you to see beyond the obvious. To listen to silence, to look through the mist. And to realize wonder often hides in plain sight. This is Exploring Vancouver, Canada's gateway to nature and adventure. Overview. Vancouver, on Canada's Pacific coast in British Columbia, feels like a city designed for dreamers. Surrounded by ocean and mountains, its location makes it both breathtaking and practical. This is the place where you instantly feel the pull of nature while standing in a modern, global city. The natural scenery here is jaw-dropping. Towering mountains rise dramatically behind the skyline, capped in snow even when the beaches below are warm. Dense rainforests surround the region, alive with wildlife and endless shades of green. The Pacific itself adds a powerful presence, a reminder that the wild is never far away. The weather may surprise first-time visitors. Summers are pleasantly mild, perfect for outdoor festivals or hiking trails. Winters bring rain, which nurtures the forests and fills the rivers, while snowy peaks call to skiers and snowboarders. Vancouver's climate is part of its identity, shaping how people live and play. What makes Vancouver truly special is the way city and nature coexist. Downtown shines with glass towers and modern design, yet within minutes you can walk into Stanley Park and feel surrounded by wilderness. Beaches, forests, and city streets flow into one another seamlessly. It's an urban environment unlike any other. Cultural diversity defines everyday life in Vancouver. Indigenous heritage is alive and respected, forming the foundation of the region's story. Communities from Asia, Europe, and beyond have added their languages, cuisines, and celebrations to the mix. The result is a city where you hear many voices and taste many flavors in a single day. The cultural scene thrives with creativity. Music festival, theater productions, and art galleries draw global attention. Street art and neighborhood events bring culture to the local level. In Vancouver, artistic expression feels as natural as the landscapes themselves. Food here is something you'll never forget. The sushi is world-class, thanks to fresh Pacific seafood. Asian fusion restaurants offer bold and unexpected dishes, while food trucks keep the streets buzzing with casual bites. Craft beer and local coffee culture round out a city that eats and drinks with style. Vancouver also carries the weight of history. Gastown's steam clock and cobblestone streets transport you to the city's beginnings. Museums preserve indigenous stories and trace the city's path through colonization and growth. The blend of old and new architecture keeps history alive within the modern cityscape. Outdoor activities are endless. Locals hike forest trails before work, kayak in the afternoon, and ski in the mountains on weekends. Few cities in the world make nature so accessible. Adventure here is not a vacation activity, it's part of daily life. Still, Vancouver holds mysteries that spark curiosity. Indigenous legends speak of spiritual beings tied to the land, while whispers of sea creatures in the Pacific add intrigue. Some say the mountains hide secrets not yet discovered. This layer of myth gives Vancouver a sense of depth that makes it more than just a destination. Altogether, Vancouver is a city that welcomes everyone. Travelers, food lovers, culture seekers, and thrill seekers all find a piece of themselves here. It is a destination that refuses to be ordinary. Through our journey, we'll uncover 12 incredible aspects of Vancouver and reveal why this city is Canada's true gateway to nature and adventure. Geography and landscapes. Vancouver is a city that feels like it was painted onto a canvas of sea and mountains. Perched on the edge of the Pacific Ocean, it balances wild nature with modern life. This position on Canada's west coast has made it a gateway to exploration and beauty. It's as if the city was designed to showcase Earth's finest landscapes. The coast mountains dominate the northern horizon, their peaks etched against the sky. In winter, they gleam white under the sun, sending skiers rushing down trails. In summer, the snow melts into rivers and alpine meadows. They are living monuments, changing with every season. Fraser River tells a story of movement and time. Its waters carry history, trade, and wildlife toward the Pacific. False Creek, smaller but intimate, mirrors the city's skyline on calm mornings. These waterways shape Vancouver as much as any building or street. English Bay captures the essence of Vancouver's coastal spirit. On warm evenings, people gather on the sand to watch the sun sink into the horizon. The colors dance across the water, leaving the city glowing in twilight. It is both communal and deeply personal. Kitsilano Beach holds a vibrant charm of its own. Here, the city feels playful, alive with laughter and movement. Swimmers, cyclists, and musicians gather, turning the shoreline into a stage. It's not just a beach, it's a celebration of summer. Granville Island rises like a cultural gem within the water. Markets overflow with art, music, and fresh flavors from every corner of the world. Bowen Island, quieter and greener, feels like an escape into wilderness. Both remind you that islands here carry stories, not just scenery. The climate gives Vancouver its unique rhythm. Summers feel like gentle invitations to be outdoors all day. Winters bring a steady rain that wraps the city in silver tones. The result is a place that is always alive, always shifting. Fog drapes the city in mystery during many mornings. Bridges vanish, towers blur, and the mountains hide behind veils of gray. It creates an atmosphere of suspense, as if the city holds secrets. This fog is part of Vancouver's poetry. Stanley Park remains the heart of Vancouver's natural landscape. Ancient cedar and hemlock trees tower above winding trails. The seawall offers a cinematic sweep of ocean, mountains, and skyline. It is both wilderness and sanctuary. The hiking trails stretch far beyond the city. The grouse grind challenges the body, while forest paths soothe the soul. Every trail leads to a view worth the journey. And every step reminds you, Vancouver is a city where nature always leads the way. History and heritage. Vancouver's story officially began in 1886, when the city was incorporated and given its name after British explorer George Vancouver. At the time, it was a modest settlement surrounded by towering forests and rugged coastline. railway's arrival quickly transformed this quiet outpost into a hub of commerce. From that moment, Vancouver's destiny as a global port city was sealed. Yet long before its founding, the land belonged to the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh peoples. Their deep spiritual connection with the rivers, forests, and ocean shaped the cultural identity of the region. Oral traditions, art, and sacred practices continue to remind Vancouverites of this heritage. Walking through the city today, you still feel their presence in totems, carvings, and community ceremonies. The booming logging industry of the late 19th century carved much of Vancouver's early economy. Towering trees were felled and shipped across the world, fueling growth. Alongside this came the Canadian Pacific Railway, a steel artery that tied Vancouver to the rest of Canada. Together, they built the foundation of the city's prosperity. In June 1886, just weeks after incorporation, tragedy struck. A devastating fire swept through the settlement, leaving it in ashes within hours. But the resilience of its people shone through as they rebuilt almost immediately. This spirit of perseverance is a cornerstone of Vancouver's history. Gastown is perhaps the most vivid reminder of the city's beginnings. Its cobblestone streets, old brick buildings, and iconic steam clock carry echoes of a bygone era. Once a rough frontier town known for saloons and trading posts, it is now a lively historic quarter. It bridges the past and present in a uniquely Vancouver way. During World War II, Vancouver's harbor became a vital naval base. Shipyards produced vessels, and the port bustled with military activity. The city played a crucial role in Canada's Pacific defense efforts. This legacy remains etched in the docks and memorials around the waterfront. Architectural treasures from Vancouver's early years still stand proudly today. The Christchurch Cathedral, built in 1894, is a striking example of Gothic revival style. It has witnessed weddings, funerals, and community gatherings for over a century. Its stained glass windows still glow with timeless beauty. The Museum of Vancouver preserves artifacts that tell the city's unfolding narrative. From First Nations art to relics of colonial life, it showcases the layers of identity that form Vancouver. Each exhibit is a window into the struggles and triumphs of those who came before. It is a vital cultural guardian. Festivals throughout the year honor Vancouver's history in colorful ways. Anniversary celebrations often include parades, cultural performances, and community storytelling. These events highlight the city's diversity while reflecting on its origins. History here is not confined to books. It is lived and celebrated. Neighborhoods like Chinatown remain living heritage sites. Established by early Chinese immigrants, it carries the legacy of struggle, resilience, and cultural pride. Its vibrant markets, temples, and restaurants are testament to generations who built community despite discrimination. Vancouver protects these districts as part of its identity. Culture and traditions. Walk down a Vancouver street at night and you'll hear indie guitar riffs spilling out of tiny venues. These are not just songs, they're the city's heartbeat, born from a community that values originality. In smoky jazz lounges nearby, saxophones and pianos whisper late-night conversations. The blend of indie and jazz mirrors Vancouver itself, modern yet soulful, experimental yet grounded. Music here feels personal, like an invitation into someone's story. Once autumn arrives, the city lights up with the Vancouver International Film Festival. For 2 weeks, theaters become windows into the world, showing stories from every continent. Locals rush to screenings, eager to discover new perspectives and voices. For filmmakers, Vancouver offers a stage where dreams find their audience. The festival is not only about films, but about connection across cultures. Spring paints a softer picture as cherry blossoms blanket sidewalks in pink and white. The Van Dusen Festival of Lights and Cherry Blossom Festival turned the city into a fairy tale. People gather in parks with kites, cameras, and music, celebrating life's fleeting beauty. There's something magical about standing beneath the blossoms as petals fall like snow. It's a reminder of how nature and culture intertwine in Vancouver. Art galleries here feel alive, buzzing with the energy of bold ideas. Modern installations challenge visitors to rethink society, identity, and the environment. Each exhibition feels like a conversation, sometimes uncomfortable but always necessary. These spaces are where Vancouver dares to dream loudly. They prove that art is not decoration, it is dialogue. Coffee culture is another form of art here. Every cafe tells a different story: minimalist interiors, experimental lattes, and warm community vibes. Locals don't just drink coffee, they linger, share ideas, and even build movements. Cafes double as creative incubators, where murals cover walls and open mics fill the evenings. Coffee in Vancouver is culture in a cup. East Vancouver's walls tell stories too. Murals stretch across buildings, exploding with color and meaning. Graffiti becomes poetry when it speaks of heritage, identity, and hope. The Vancouver Mural Festival turns the city itself into an open gallery. Walking through these streets feels like reading a book written in paint. Food festivals celebrate Vancouver's global family. From sushi stalls to taco trucks, every culture finds a place at the table. People wander markets tasting flavors from across the globe, united by curiosity. It's more than eating, it's learning through food. Vancouver's diversity becomes most tangible through its cuisine. On grander stages, the Vancouver Opera and Ballet BC weave magic through movement and song. Their performances carry centuries of tradition, yet always feel fresh. Audiences sit spellbound, transported to worlds crafted by human artistry. These performances remind Vancouverites of the city's balance between high art and grassroots creativity. The voices of Indigenous people remain central to the cultural story. Totem poles, carvings, and woven art speak of connection to land and ancestry. These works are not relics, they are living traditions shaping the city's spirit today. Vancouver honors them by showcasing art in galleries, parks, and public squares. Indigenous culture is a reminder of roots that cannot be erased. Green art initiatives show how creativity can inspire responsibility. Sculptures made from recycled materials, eco-murals, and climate-themed performances push boundaries. Artists invite audiences not just to admire, but to act. Vancouver's culture is deeply tied to its natural surroundings. Its traditions are alive, evolving, and echoing into a sustainable future. People and life. Vancouver is not just a city, it's a living canvas painted by the diversity of its people. Here, cultures from Asia, Europe, and indigenous communities blend into a mosaic that feels both global and uniquely local. You can walk down a single street and hear Mandarin, Punjabi, English, and Coast Salish languages flowing together like music. This cultural harmony doesn't erase identities, it celebrates them, creating a city where every corner tells a different story. The spirit of Vancouverites is defined by warmth and openness. Strangers greet you with a smile, and neighbors become friends over casual conversations. Hospitality here is more than politeness. It's a deep-rooted culture of inclusion. It makes visitors feel like they belong, even if they've only just arrived. Life in Vancouver moves with the rhythm of the outdoors. Morning joggers fill the seawall, cyclists conquer forested trails, and kayakers glide across the glassy waters of False Creek. Sports are not reserved for athletes. They are part of the everyday lifestyle. This dynamism fuels the city's energy, making fitness and adventure almost second nature. Fashion here reflects both comfort and modern flair. You'll see people in yoga pants, hiking boots, and sleek rain jackets all in the same cafe. It's a style that says, ready for the boardroom, but also ready for the mountains. Practical, effortless, and undeniably West Coast. Green living is a philosophy woven into daily routines. Cycling is not just a sport, it's a commute. Parks are not just leisure spaces, they're sanctuaries where urban life and nature meet. Sustainability isn't a buzzword here. It's a collective mindset shaping how people shop, travel, and build community. Creativity thrives in Vancouver like wildflowers after rain. Artists splash colors on East Van murals, while tech startups innovate in downtown lofts. The city is alive with film sets, indie music, and culinary experiments. It's a place where imagination doesn't just survive, it leads. Coffee culture here is almost a religion. Third-wave coffee shops buzz with conversation, while brunch spots turn lazy mornings into rituals. It's where friendships are made, ideas are born, and weekends are celebrated. Every latte feels like part of the city's heartbeat. Vancouverites are also deeply engaged with their community. Volunteering is common, with people dedicating time to social causes and environmental efforts. There's a sense that helping others isn't optional. It's essential to the city's spirit. This civic pride builds trust and belonging among residents. Food at home reflects the same diversity seen on the streets. Families cook with spices from India, seafood from the Pacific, and fresh produce from local markets. A dinner table here can feel like a journey across continents. It's multiculturalism expressed through flavor and tradition. At its core, Vancouver respects its Indigenous roots. Local traditions are honored, celebrated, and increasingly integrated into modern life. From art carved into totem poles to land acknowledgements at public events, heritage is not forgotten. This balance between honoring the past and embracing the future defines the city's soul. In the end, Vancouver's people and lifestyle form a rare harmony. They embody adventure, yet remain grounded in tradition. They embrace the world, yet hold tightly to the land beneath their feet. This is what makes Vancouver unforgettable, a city where humanity feels as alive as the mountains and the sea. Animals. Vancouver is not just a city surrounded by mountains and ocean, It is also home to an extraordinary array of wildlife that makes the region a living classroom of nature. The Fraser River, one of the most iconic waterways in British Columbia, is famous for its salmon runs. Each year, millions of salmon fight their way upstream, turning the river into a moving current of silver and red. This migration is not only breathtaking to watch, but also essential for the entire ecosystem, as bears, eagles, and even forests depend on the nutrients salmon bring. For visitors, witnessing this ancient ritual feels like stepping back in time. High in the nearby mountains, black bears roam freely through forests and alpine meadows. They are powerful yet surprisingly shy creatures, often spotted fishing along streams or foraging for berries. While the idea of encountering a bear can be intimidating, guided tours and safe observation areas allow travelers to admire them at a respectful distance. The sight of a bear pawing at the water's edge is a reminder of the wild heart that still beats just beyond the city. Along the coastline, marine mammals thrive. Harbor seals lounge lazily on rocky outcrops, their big eyes watching curiously as boats pass by. Sea lions gather in noisy colonies, their barking calls echoing across the harbor. For many visitors, these encounters highlight how Vancouver bridges two worlds, the urban and the untamed, where wild creatures live just minutes from downtown skyscrapers. Farther offshore, the Pacific comes alive with giants of the sea. Humpback whales breach dramatically, sending plumes of water high into the air. Orcas, or killer whales, travel in pods that display tight family bonds, communicating with whistles and clicks. Whale watching tours are one of Vancouver's most sought-after experiences, offering unforgettable moments of connection with creatures that inspire both awe and humility. The skies over Vancouver are no less impressive. Bald eagles soar with commanding presence, their white heads glinting in the sunlight as they dive for fish. Great blue herons, elegant and patient, stalk shallow waters with deliberate steps. These birds are more than symbols. They are daily reminders of the region's natural richness, often visible from city parks and waterfront trails. In suburban and forested edges, deer appear almost like neighbors. They wander across golf courses, graze quietly in backyard, and move gracefully through morning mist. While common, their gentle presence adds a storybook quality to the landscape, reminding residents and visitors alike that the boundary between human space and wild space is thin. More elusive are the gray wolves that still roam remote valleys and thick forests. Rarely seen, they embody the mystery and resilience of Vancouver's wilderness. Their presence keeps ecosystems balanced, controlling deer and other prey populations. Just knowing they exist adds an air of wilderness adventure that sets British Columbia apart from many other regions in the world. In the dense rainforests around the city, amphibians such as frogs and salamanders thrive. Their croaks and chirps fill the night, signaling the health of the ecosystem. These creatures may be small, but they are crucial bioindicators, meaning their survival reflects the purity of the environment. Hikers often spot them near streams or hear them after rainfall, adding an atmospheric soundtrack to the forest. Freshwater ecosystems also teem with life, from carp to catfish that inhabit lakes and rivers. Anglers find plenty of opportunities to cast their lines in both urban lakes and remote mountain waters. These fish support local communities and provide insight into the diversity of aquatic ecosystems that Vancouver protects. Each catch tells a story about the resilience of freshwater life. Finally, even the smallest creatures make their mark. Native insects such as dragonflies, butterflies, and beetles create miniature worlds of fascination. Their movements may seem insignificant, but they play vital roles in pollination and food webs. Observing them closely reveals the delicate intricacy of Vancouver's biodiversity, reminding us that wonder is found in both the massive and the minute. A smart tip for travelers is to always carry binoculars and respect safe distances, whether watching eagles overhead or spotting bears in the wild. Patience and caution make every encounter unforgettable. In the end, Vancouver's wildlife proves that adventure here is not just about landscapes, but about sharing space with extraordinary creatures that bring the city's natural spirit to life.